lost him, and I've already lost her.
Yeah.
Well, you know why? Because when they see us crawl to them and they see us that we're needy,
then they're not interested.
They're not interested. They want to do the chasing. Some people want to do the chasing, and that's what she always told me. Like, if you would just like back off me and like let me be me, I would come to you. You would see, because she wants to do the chasing. She doesn't want to be chased. Do you understand? She doesn't want to be chased.
That sucks. So what?
2, 1, 2, 3. Oh, good God!
So what is it about?
Say
her?
it again.
What is it about her that you like? Why do you love her?
About her as a person, I love her because she's
what
very.
What attracted you to her?
Physically, I don't know. It's like I knew her. Like I saw her picture. I feel like I knew her from somewhere before. She was very beautiful to look at, but there's something else even extra about her. It just stood out. It's like it pulled me in. Normally, a picture will pull you in. It's almost like it was actually I was pulling her in. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It was different. It was so intense. And I sent her some flirts, and she never answered. And then a month went by or 2 weeks, and suddenly I get these emails from her, and she said that she wasn't a paid member. That's why she couldn't answer me. She didn't even send me a flirt or nothing. And then like next thing I know, I normally go on my emails. I'm on the senior site. I go in there, and there's normally I do get on that site. I don't know why. I go in there, and there's like a lot of women that are like educated with money that are like 50. They look really good for their age. Mm-hmm. So it's not old lady with canes, whatever, right? So I go on there, and I normally have about 5 to 12 messages a day, or sometimes 5 to 12 in a 4-hour period. So I go on there this day, and there's like all these messages again. I go, cool, but none of them are. It's all her, and I'm thinking that's weird that only one person, because normally I have mixed people, you know.
Yeah.
That never happens. So I go on there, and it's just her, which was bizarre. So then she's telling me, and I was wow, she wants to meet me. I was happy, and she told me that I forgot. She ends up calling me, so I end up talking to her, and just, her voice. It was just her way she looked, her voice. It entranced me, and then. Mm-hmm. And then we talked for 6 hours. We talked like 3, 4 in the morning. We thought it was about an hour.
Long time?
Yeah, you know when you like someone, is when you're talking to them, and time goes by so quick.
Sorry, I'm looking for my card. Oh wow!
Every night, that's how it was. We talked, and
how
then
long? I mean, so for that, how long did you talk? Like,
I think we talked for about a week or 2 before we met. But it was like it got to the point where I didn't want to even call her because I knew it would be like a 6-hour thing. Even though you don't know it's happening while it's happening, it's just something. It happens. It's like 6 hours go by
it's like
quick.
You don't know. You just get in that vibe with somebody. And you,
that vibe. Mm-hmm.
You can talk to them. Well, that's cool. So you guys kind of started off as friends. Then.
Started off as friends, and then we met, and then it's the same thing. It's like we met right there on the harbor, mm-hmm. Further down by the airport. But it was just the water. It was beautiful. The moon was out. The water had the moon had this sparkling light hitting the water. It went straight toward the city downtown, and it looked like a sparkling sidewalk of glitter. It was incredible. The whole city looked like it was like enlaced with some kind of a what's the word I want to use? It's almost like it was glowing. Everything was glowing, and the people were so mellow. I mean,
really?
It was
so
a weird,
nice romantic night. Very
romantic, very incredible. There was these 2 black guys that were fishing right there, and they just kept looking at us because we were hugging and kissing. They were like smiling, like, "Oh, that's neat." They fell in love, because it looked like we were in love. And she goes, "I don't normally kiss like this. I don't normally kiss them when I first meet them, and I don't normally kiss in public like this." I go, "Me too." It felt like we weren't even kissing because we were just like into each other. We blacked everything else out.
Wow, it was just you and her.
Me and her, and that was the first night. It was incredible, and then it got better, and then she pulled back from me. And I kind of tripped out because I'd never seen anything like that before. And then I went back toward her again, and she I chased her, and I had her come back to me. I just told her, you're wrong about me. And I kind of backed off her, and then that's how I got her to come back. And then we had some more incredible dates. We started going to a place called Queen Bee's where they sing music. They have like stand-up comedy.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So you guys actually did stuff
we did things together, yeah.
We went hard to come by, too,
restaurants.
Nowadays.
It's hard to come by?
Yeah, it's hard to get somebody that you really like that actually will do stuff with you.
Yeah, flow, huh?
And pay attention to you.
Mm-hmm. She thinks she has it all pegged down. She's going to go out there and meet someone. It's going to be really easy. She doesn't realize the dating world is hell. I hear so many horror stories from women.
Yeah.
They tell me, yeah.
And the sad thing is people just will grab anybody.
Mm-hmm. After a while, because
they don't want to be alone.
After a while, they will. They will after a while. And I don't do that. I don't like people.
I'd rather be with somebody if it takes time to be with that person that.
I don't like people
that you enjoy their company and you look forward to seeing them again.
You want a coffee?
No, I'm still chewing on this gum. Thank you.
Okay. You want?
Why is my breath stink? Hello?
No. But I'm going in my pocket. I thought while I'm in there, I can grab you some.
Dang, man, you're in there for a long time. How deep is your hole? Oops.
Ooh. I got a deep one.
Edit that one out. Whoops.
That was a deep one. Ooh, I felt that one. So
I should start journaling too. That'd be kind of funny. How to meet the perfect guy.
yeah, but this is
Day
I just got
one.
this camera, this video. She thinks I'm nuts because I film everything, but I just got this video editor about 4 or 5 months ago, right before I met her, and it's fun because you can play with it, you know.
Yeah,
So
that's better than mine. Mine doesn't even work. Mine will be the light will. I'll be talking to somebody and then it will freeze, and then it shuts off.
oh, that sucks.
And then I try to click it back on. It says there's no camera on your screen. So I'm like, what?
Oh, that
What's up with
sucks. That sucks.
Weak.
So
Did you guys webcam when you were online?
now she doesn't want to do any kind of webcamming because she's seen me film a few women, and you know, well, when she broke up with me, I went out. I called one on the phone. I recorded it, and there was one I went out with, and I recorded it, and I put it on YouTube so she can see it. And she got really mad, but I'm saying, well, you're not with me, so what's the problem? They knew I was recording them, and well, the one on the phone probably didn't know I was recording her, but no one's ever gonna know who she is.
Oh.
But the one that I videotaped, she knew I was recording her, and she said I could do whatever I want. And then I put a video on there of Marissa, the CPS worker I was seeing for 2 years, and she knew that she's on YouTube. I told her. She doesn't care about she's on YouTube or Facebook. She doesn't care. But she has a problem. The girl I've been seeing, her name is Nay. She has a problem. She's a woman. She's not really a girl, but.
Oh, okay.
So we had a good time, and now she does.
How long have you guys been dating?
A quarter of a year, just 3 months.
Oh wow.
But I mean, I tell her the dating world sucks, you know, and there's a connection here. I don't understand. She cries and she tells me she loves me, and she gets emotional, and then she says that she's not in love with me, but she thinks about me all day long. She misses me most of the time, not all the time, but most of the time. And I can't, you know, I'm same way here, but. And then she gets, you know, she says she gets the butterflies in her stomach. We're about to go out and do things.
Wow, I'd love to get butterflies. I do get butterflies, but well, I don't wear my feelings on my sleeve as I want to. You lost your drop, man.
I can't throw it away
You
now.
lost your drop. See, look, I don't want to be like that old lady, like when I'm 20 years down the road going into the car by myself.
Oh, you can't find the right person.
No.
Right. You keep finding the
It's
wrong.
like, what's wrong with me? Well, I think it's number one, I stayed in a relationship too long that didn't work out. And then now that I'm out and about, I can't find the right person. Not saying he was ever the right person, because he wasn't.
But you get like attached to somebody. There isn't like an imprint thing. And for some people they open up and they get attached to a certain person, you know.
Yeah.
And I think that maybe she's attached to the military guy, even though she's not in love with him. I think she's kind of trying to fool herself. I think she's attached to him.
Yeah, your subconscious will always lead you back to that person too until you nip it in the butt and you have some closure.
Yes, your subconscious will. You're right. You're smart.
See, I'm smart.
See, that's funny. That's exactly how I think. That's exactly how I think.
That's why, like right now, I think it was hard for me because being in a relationship before and getting hurt the way I did and allowing myself to feel the pain I had, it doesn't allow me to go forward sometimes, because then, you know, I got to realize that this new person is a new person.
Yes.
You gotta treat it as such. And you have to have communication and trust, and if you can't do that, then it's not gonna work out. Really, security's going around, and that's a different person now.
Now look bizarre. That should go back
Yeah.
around. That should go back around.
I know. So this girl, do you think about her? Is she the person that you think of before you go to bed, and the first thing you think of when you wake up in the morning?
Yes. Yes.
Ding! That's what I hear called love.
I'm in love with her.
I hear that. Butterflies in the stomach.
Butterflies in the stomach.
And you'll see something and you'll think of her and go, oh, I bet you we could do that. Or I remember
all the time.
Yeah.
I'm always thinking about her, and I'm always thinking, like, if I see.
That's rare.
Everything makes me think about her. Everything, and it's like it's so rare. And she's not gonna. We're done this time. She has her granddaughter. You know my situation. So I'm not allowed to go over there. I'm not allowed to see her.
Sucks.
So,
That's really sucky.
So because
there's got to be a neutral place. I mean, if you guys really wanted to make it work, I think you could, but it would have to be like in a neutral zone, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe
she
have
won't
a
see
place
me at
of
all.
your own where you could, when she's not around with her granddaughter or whatever, that it was just be your guys' time. I'm sure that could work.
Yeah,
she doesn't stay within the boundaries.
She says she can't see me at all. She's totally detached because the CPS people were like investigating her house last time this happened.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then on top of this, I said I'd wait, I told her I would wait for her and stuff, and then I just asked her a question one day because things are a little bit foggy about this ex-boyfriend or ex-friend of hers. This military guy's coming around. Things are a little bit foggy, so I asked her a question, and she flipped on me. So when she flipped on me, it made me flip on her, and I kept texting her like I wanted the information, I wanted the information, and now she's at the point now where it escalated. We got further into fights. She didn't want to see me no more ever again. I got more upset. She was being cold. She was rubbing it in my face, saying, I'm done with you. You're this, you're that. You're pretty much a loser, is what she was telling me. So then I just thought, you cry, you make love to me, you cry in my face, and then you tell me that, not to ever let you go. She's even promised me that she was going to stay with me forever. One time, jumped in the shower with me. And then suddenly she's like, it's over, like that. So I said, yeah, I just kind of thought, you're kind of a whore, because how could you sleep with me, cry all the time, tell me you love me, tell me you can't stop thinking about me, and then just one day just say it's over like that, no big deal.
Wow.
Just numb like a robot.
Stress can do that to you sometimes too, where you don't think straight.
Oh yeah, that's right. I know, because I have had some problems where I
that's why a relationship has to go both ways, where you have to allow a person into your circle and listen to them. Maybe this is how she's dealing with it right now, but she can't be alone. It's hard. It's stressful. It's hard.
And when you have a lot of sex with somebody, you kind of like turn them into an info. They kind of want it more now because it's So I'm here. I am fucking the shit out of her, right? Here I am having like a lot of sex with her. Let me say that again. I have to probably cut that out. Here I am having a lot of sex with her, and this military friend of hers is coming back. He's tall, 6'4", hornier than a motherfucker. She hasn't seen him. She's emotional. I guarantee you, he will have her in bed. I guarantee you, he will have her in bed. And I do think she's in love with him, but she might not realize it. It's subconsciously. But
has she ever seen that person in life?
What do you mean?
In person.
The military guy?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah. They were friends for 5 years. They had sex. Remember I told you they would just go on dates.
Benefits.
Yeah, they would just go on dates, and they would just go on dates and have sex and stuff. There was no like.
No strings attached.
Yeah, no strings attached. But even though she said she only saw him, and supposedly he only saw her, but she said she wasn't in love with him. She never told him she loved him, and she said, "I have a lot of love for you." That's the last thing she said to him, and that's the farthest they got. But I think that subconsciously, because he's been the one that's been there after the husband, he was the first guy to sleep with her after a 30-year marriage. That she really was able to see, and then I think she got attached to him more than she thought. And then he went to war. That's kind of traumatic, and he went away to war. And then here's this stud. Sorry. Okay, here's this man. Okay, me. That's very romantic, very intense. I'm very
total different person.
I'm into my woman, Yeah.
Total different.
Well,
total different man.
I'm Spaniard, Mexican, and Gypsy, and those are all romantic cultures. Those are men that are they're into their women,
Yeah.
So she gets me, and it's great, but sometimes it's too intense. And then he's like laid back, and she's a runner. She likes to run away. She likes to run away if she's being pushed or pressured. Yeah. So she likes to do the chasing. So this guy likes to be chased. She likes to chase him. So it kind of like flows for her better that way. See?
Yeah.
And for me, I feel like if you're not communicating to me, I don't know what you're thinking. I don't know what's going on. I trust you, but if we have some problems in the relationship, the trust does go. You can't help it. The trust does go kind of down. And she didn't tell me about this guy until I'm already involved with her.
Yeah.
So once I'm involved with her, she mentions this guy, and I'm like, wow, you should tell me this in the very beginning.
Yes.
So then I think I could beat it because she told me they were never in love and blah 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 blah. So I go for it, and here we stand right now with these problems. What's wrong? You recognize anybody? Or any dance?
No, I'm like, oh.
That looks like her.
He's bald.
That looks like her right there with the white shirt, kind of.
Oh really?
A little bit, yeah. It's not her though. So what do you think? I mean, isn't it funny that suddenly I can't see her, and the military guy happens to be coming home at the same time? Isn't that strange?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. You just gotta look out for yourself.
And I turn.
It's it can put up a red flag and go, how convenient that all of a sudden she just kind of is turned off. You can't just turn your feelings off like that.
Yeah.
Then it seems like it's more of guilt. I mean, that's what I think. Like, it's more of guilt
for him.
It's like, let me just cut all ties right now so I don't feel guilty when I do see him, and then technically I'm not seeing anybody at the time he comes home.
Yes.
No harm, no
Yes,
foul.
that's true. That's true. Well,
You
she
know?
told him about me in an email, but finally, okay, she finally told him. First, she said I was dating someone like 2 months ago. It was very vague. Or I'm seeing someone. I have a friend. Something very vague. Finally, she sent him an email because we got closer. But when she read the email to me, it was very vague about me. It didn't say I met someone that makes me happy. That I respect him and like him a lot, and that this is going somewhere. It just kind of said like I want this, that. Like you didn't do it, and I need that. And by the way, I'm seeing someone. Kind of like that. It was more like kind of like.
Just throw it in there at the end.
Yeah, almost like.
It probably made you feel like you weren't
shit.
really that significant.
Yeah, important to her.
It sounded like she's just letting him know that she's seeing somebody, but you're not really serious.
Yeah.
So that he wouldn't feel threatened.
If he was to do what she wanted, he would win. Yeah. Almost like I need this, that. By the way, I'm seeing someone like that. So like if you come back home and you give me this, that, what I need, of course you're up for grabs. You're your first choice.
Or if you tell me not to see him anymore, then I won't.
Man, I mean, I was on top of her for hours a night. You know, I mean, she says that no one's ever done that. She's in 30 minutes, you know, at best.
Wow.
Maybe she lied to me because I mean, here I am on top of her.
Playing you.
Yeah, I was played.
I mean, no one ever likes.
Yeah.
No one likes to get played.
No, nobody likes that. No one likes that at all. No.
It's like mean.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't do that. That's just wrong.
Oh yeah. So
Oh. I do believe there's somebody for everybody. It's just
there's one person for everybody, right? There's one person, and
maybe you just haven't met her yet, or maybe you have and she's not ready.
Or maybe I lost her a long time ago.
Could be.
Oh.
And it sucks. Look at all these families out. It's crazy. And you know what? Like the things that I normally like to, that I enjoy.
I hide my phone. The other day when she already told me this new information, she didn't want to have sex with me at all, and because she knew that it was already over. So I stayed the night with her anyways, and we just like kind of like cried and were upset. Next morning, I was able to seduce her. I just started like playing with myself, and I said, and she's like, no, I don't want to do anything. I said, okay, and she was, but go ahead and relieve yourself. And I go, no, that's not right. It's kind of nasty because you're not joining in with me. She said, no, go ahead and relieve yourself. So I was like, are you sure? So I started doing it, and I go, no, it's still not good. She's like, no, go ahead. You have to do it. So I started doing it, and kind of next thing I know, she's watching me. And I can tell she's starting to get horny. And I go, I said, I'm about to come right now. I said, can I just stick it in there and come? Because I've been doing it without a rubber. And she goes, okay. So I get on top of her, and I stick it in there. It feels so good. I don't want to come. Yeah, I want to keep going. So she's getting wet. Now we're finally doing it. So I was able to get in there that way, right? And then she came. When she orgasmed, she started crying. And she started crying because she knew that she couldn't see me no more. She remembered, what was happening. So here I am on top of her. She's crying. I told her, don't cry. I said, I even kiss her tears and drink her tears. What kind of person kisses and drinks someone's fucking tears? It's so disgusting unless you're in love with them, right?
Yeah. So
then when I was done, we were talking. She was getting ready. I don't know why I did this. I got a text out of the blue from an old girlfriend. And she was just telling me that she loved me, blah, 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 and she missed me. And then I just told her about it, and she wanted to see it. She didn't believe me, so I showed it to her. Now she's grabbed my phone from me. She wants to see all my sent messages. Okay? Yes, all my sent, and I wasn't doing nothing at all, but I had some private stuff on there with my son. He was going through some things. I had some money problems that week. I didn't want her to know I was broke. I was trying to borrow money from my aunt. Stuff that I didn't want her to find out.
Right.
I freak out because I don't know what she's trying to do. She's grabbing my phone out of nowhere, just grabbing it, and she's pretty strong. She's grabbing my phone and forcing it from me. So I just erased the scent. I freaked out. I didn't have time to think. So then now I'm covering myself up. I'm with all these women. I'm cheating on her. I'm fucking. So suddenly I'm this dog, So that's what happened. So then she started crying. She goes, see, I knew it. She goes, you're seeing other women, and she's just pouring tears. And I'm in her room, and this just happened, and she's just like, I'm such this and that. Would you cry over someone like that if you weren't in love with them?
No.
Right? You wouldn't, right?
You'd just be like, have your fucking phone, get out of here.
Yeah, you wouldn't get emotional, right?
No. Well, I would probably, in the heat of the moment, I'd probably be.
If you weren't in love, if you're not in love though, you say you love him.
No, I would just be more pissed and I would be more angry.
Yeah.
And I would say, "You motherfucker! You made me think that you like get
yeah,
out."
But she was
just
crying.
Get out.
She was crying and crying.
She was hurt. She was hurt to think that you would be with somebody else when you're with her, and you told her all this stuff, and she believed you and everything.
She was crying
and you can't control that people still text you. I mean, unless she wants you to change your phone number, but then your work contacts are gonna need the phone. It's a pain in the ass.
And you know what's funny? That every time we're having problems, I start getting all these messages from women. It's bizarre.
You know, there's something like they say, like every time you're with somebody and you're into somebody, that's the time that everybody wants you. It's when you're not with anybody.
When you're alone,
nobody comes out. And it fucking sucks.
Yes.
But you find somebody you're into. Everybody and their mother decides they want to call you and see how you're doing. You're like, what the fuck? When I'm by myself, nobody wants to talk to me. When I find somebody that I really like, now here they all come out of the floodgates.
Yes, that's how it is.
That happens. That's
all the time. And that's why when I was on the dating site last time, I just pretend I had somebody. I pretend.
So put the phone down like that. See,
women.
Let me show you this picture. So
I'll show you her picture right now.
I took pictures and I said I want to, and it's my fault because honestly though, my heart is telling me that he's a good guy and he means what he says, and I really trust him. But I think my emotions of being insecure in the past are getting in the way of me trying to be happy. Because you know what? Seriously, he works. I mean, he sends me a picture when he's at work. I mean, he has to work in an undisclosed area. You know, I know he's not fucking around. Why would he want to fuck around? I mean, look at he could have this. Well, not that. But I asked him to send me pictures. He sent me pictures. Oh, this is my favorite perfume, by the way. My ADD.
Oh, really?
I love Dia Noche. It smells good. Oh, I think I have it.
That's all. Nice to meet you, Nay. You have a nice life.
Are you saying hello? How are you?
I'm saying bye because she probably won't even see this video because she probably wants nothing to do with me whatsoever. She won't, contact. She won't.
Well,
but Petunia, you promised me.